The archive uncovers a nightmare engineered by science, a slow, invisible destruction that would challenge the very boundaries of medicine, ethics, and human endurance. This is not an internet ghost story. It is a dark record of factual truth. Tokaimura, Japan, 1999. A record of a quiet town that hosted a massive uranium processing plant owned by the JCO company. It was here that a 35-year-old technician named Hisashi Ouchi came to work every day. He was a dedicated professional, a family man, and someone who trusted the corporate safety guidelines blindly. According to these files, the daily routine inside the facility seemed perfectly normal. The crew operated like a family, working around highly hazardous materials with a deceptive sense of security. But behind the scenes, corporate pressure was mounting. To meet tight deadlines, the technicians began running a highly dangerous shortcut, completely unaware of the invisible monster they were about to wake. The record shows the tragedy struck on a quiet morning. Rushing their work, the crew poured enriched uranium manually into a mass-scale tank using simple steel buckets. Then, the laws of physics reacted. Suddenly, a blinding flash of bright blue Cherenkov radiation filled the room. Hisashi Ouchi was closest to the tank, hit instantly with 17 sieverts of pure, unshielded radiation. The radiation had acted like an invisible machine gun, completely shattering his chromosomes into unrecognizable pieces. But online myths often paint a horror story of mad science. The reality was deeply human. The medical team at the University of Tokyo Hospital provided compassionate, highly intensive care, fighting a desperate, impossible battle alongside Ouchi's family. In a historic bid to save his life, doctors attempted an advanced bone marrow transplant, using stem cells harvested from Ouchi's own sister. It was a groundbreaking medical race against time, hoping to rebuild his completely destroyed immune system from the cellular level. But as the days bled into weeks, the transplant failed to take root. Outside the sterile walls, his family held on to hope by folding thousands of paper cranes, praying for a miracle that would never come. But some forces of nature cannot be undone. For 83 grueling days, his body held on, until December 21st, 1999, when his heart stopped for the final time. There was no more adrenaline, no more intervention. The machines went silent, and Hisashi Ouchi was finally allowed to peacefully rest. The investigation uncovered that corporate greed and systemic failures, not technician ignorance, caused the tragedy. The JCO plant was permanently closed, and executives faced criminal prosecution. Today, it stands as the world's last fatal criticality accident, a monument to the absolute human cost of cutting corners in the shadow of atomic power. Hisashi Ouchi's legacy belongs to historical truth, not online sensationalism. The digital vault on Tokaimura is now closed. The archive remembers. Hisashi Ouchi. Follow the Vintage Files archive for more untold records.